Trigger warning, politics. Also, I'm going to be talking about Christian nationalism and crusades in this video. Just know I'm not talking about normal Christians or Christianity as a religion, just some retarded extremist LARPers. So Pete Hegseth is basically the leader of the US military. Only person with more power than him is Donald Trump. Main thing is that he acts like kind of like a 13-year-old edgelord on Discord or TikTok, despite being an almost 50-year-old man in charge of the biggest military on Earth. LARPing as this best crusader that kills mud slimes! Yeah, America! And having a Disvolt tattoo and shit, despite Disvolt just meaning God willing in Latin. Essentially, by saying that, you are saying Inshallah, and also declaring that you believe in Allah, since you're saying, if the only one God wills it, then it will happen. Not saying Jesus or Mary or a saint or the Trinity or Holy Spirit wills it. No, saying God. I don't know why Crusade LARPers on TikTok say this when Disvolt is actually a pro-Islam phrase, when you actually break down the meaning of it. Like, if they wanted to be actually anti-Islam, they should be saying if Jesus wills it, or another human wills it, or saying if Satan wills it, since they would then actually be declaring that they are doing shirk and rebelling against the monotheistic God of Islam. Also, I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure the actual Crusaders hated Jews and Orthodox Christians as well, not just Muslims. Like, they just hated anyone who wasn't Catholic. And in Spain, they straight up had their own version of ICE that deported Spanish Jews. The actual Crusaders would have hated Pete Hegseth for worshipping Netanyahu in Israel and for fighting in an atheistic Protestant majority country funded by chosen Satanists, not fighting for an actual Catholic army. So a lot of these anti-immigrant guys somehow always miss how Western imperialism and colonialism is the thing causing all these people to immigrate to the West, yet they want more of the action that causes the symptom they hate to get worse. Like, I wonder why there wasn't much Muslim immigration in the 70s, or why there was even less before 1947. I wonder why. Also, he wrote a manifesto where I can just tell he really wishes he was Brenton Tarrant in it. Like, bro, you're not that guy. However, to give him credit, he got a bigger high score than Brenton now, in the bombing of an all-girls school in Iran. Although Brenton actually went in the building and went to prison for it, while Pete just waited until he can join the state-sponsored terrorist organization, get legal immunity and high-grade rockets to do this like a little bitch, instead of going to prison or getting executed for murder like every other high-score contender. Also, he most likely raped a woman. It is allegations. He didn't get convicted, but he did pay a woman $50,000 to shut the fuck up. Normally, most people don't pay people money to shut up about allegations if the allegations are actually false. So, come to your own conclusions with that. In conclusion, he's a clown who the actual Crusaders would have laughed at, and is more pathetic than actual mass shooters because he isn't willing to die or go to prison for his actions, and allegations that he raped a woman. He gets a 9 out of 10 on the retard scale. I deducted 1 point because it was a smart move to join the largest terrorist organization on Earth to do his attacks against Muslims to get legal immunity and best equipment. But it's still a bitch move to do that instead of actually going to prison or getting the death penalty for it. Also, there's a funny diss track against him you should listen to.